Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. Guys, I have an exciting video about how to manifest what you want. Like every video is about how to manifest what you want. But I'm going to talk about, basically, do you need to believe? And, the technique that I use to manifest anything fast, okay? And, I think it's important, our mindset that we're in, to manifest anything. So if you're feeling stuck and you're not getting results and you're not seeing movement, then this video is 100% for you. Just before I dive into it, guys, I do have 2 courses available, an affirmation track of how to getting rid of the third party. It's got some really great intentions on it, as well as I have a course, how to create the relationship you love. That course is about recreating or selecting a different version of your specific person or anybody in your life. Okay, so those are the techniques that I've used to, change people, that how they show up in my reality, right? So it really, comes down to our subconscious mind, and what we choose to actually focus on is what we are going to get in our reality. So once you know how the subconscious mind works, and if you want to take a look, last week's video is about how your subconscious mind works. I did talk about it there. This is, once you understand how it works, and that it's not, giving you permission, giving you divine timing, it's just following your orders like a genie in a bottle. And it doesn't matter if things are contradicting each other or if it's something you actually desire or not. It's just overhearing your thoughts constantly and projecting them out. So, it's important, when you are recreating somebody or changing things in your reality, to be on top of your mental diet, because your subconscious mind is always overhearing you. So if you would like any extra help, actually, finding your blocks, getting a list of intentions, getting an action plan, or a hypnosis session, our coaches here are hypnotherapists, NLP practitioners. We have a psychologist on staff. So, and most of us are actually trained life coaches, where there is an actual life coaching course where they teach you how to help somebody, make goals and change, your thoughts and get everything in line with what you want to manifest. So, yeah, definitely check out the link in the description below. So let's dive into it. So the first thing, I hear questions about is, do I need to believe my intentions? And my answer is no. But what you do need to believe, that your thoughts create. You do need to believe that, everyone is you pushed out, and that your thoughts are powerful. Okay. Because, if you don't believe your thoughts create, then you can't really change anything, okay? So like, for instance, okay, when I first started dating Andrew, okay, he did not believe in the law of assumption, okay? And he thought I was a little bit cuckoo. And I was like, okay, so I manifested that, like, no problem. So I thought to myself, well, Amanda, you know what? Everyone's you pushed out, your thoughts create. It's easy. I intend Andrew believes in the law of attraction and the law of assumption. Andrew believes what I'm saying is real and it's true. I intend that Andrew sees articles of quantum physics showing them that this is true. Okay. And then, you know what? Sure enough, right now at this point in time, he's Create Your Future's biggest fan. He gives out our YouTube channel to absolutely everybody. Absolutely everybody, saying how amazing we are and how, we changed, how we changed people's lives every day. And, it's funny, actually, this morning. So here's a really good example of everyone as you pushed out. So my sister likes to get bread from this particular bakery out where Andrew's office is. So if Andrew's going there, he'll grab her bread. And the funny thing so this morning, Andrew was in the shower and my sister said, well, is Andrew going to his office? Can he get me bread? And I was like, yeah, he actually is. Sure, I'll let him know. And so the funny thing is he came downstairs and I said, hey, you got to pick up a bread order today. And he was like, oh, okay. And he was like, well, it's funny, nobody asked me. And I was like, oh, well, I knew you didn't have any appointments, I said to him. So I'm like, I just, figured that you were just like going to check in at the office, like it wouldn't be a big deal. And he was like, no, it's okay. He's like, you know what? Actually, he's like, I was thinking about it this morning. So he's like, I'm not surprised it showed up. And you know what? That's exactly it. Like, he was thinking about it this morning. Like, is Amanda's sister going to get bread today? And sure enough, you know what? My sister called up and said, hey, I need to get some bread. And then I was like, okay, so I was the bridge, you know what I mean? And so, you know what, everything is constantly working together in your favor to give you what you want. So your subconscious mind is basically controlling everything out there in your reality. Okay. So when you make a declaration for something, your subconscious mind is basically orchestrating all the players in the scene and making it all happen for you. Okay. So everyone's conspiring to make what you're focusing on happen. Okay. So the only thing that we need to do, and we get free will, is focus on what we want, to keep our thoughts on what we want. Okay. And then eliminate the whole entire block of, is this real? Isn't this real? Like when you have proof and you believe yourself that your thoughts create, it's really easy. There is no fight that you're having. You know, when I'm like off track, I'm like, no, Amanda, you know what? I intend to get on track. I intend to think positive about this. I intend for this to happen. Okay. And I intend to find it easy to stay on my mental diet, to make things that I want happen, you know, and you know, all it is like when things aren't going right, it's like, all I need to say to myself is, Amanda, you need to get on your thoughts and start changing them right now. What do you want to see in your reality instead? You know, instead of having that whole conversation of, is this real? How do I change this? People don't change. I'm you know what? I have no control over this situation. Like just believing that your thoughts create and believing in the law of assumption basically gets rid of all of that, you know, chatter, which is a block, right? So what I suggest, okay, for building your belief in everyone as you pushed out is creating a little list of manifestations every single day. A coworker wearing a certain sweater. You know, basically, I intend to always see proof every day that my thoughts create and that everyone is me pushed out. Okay. And then, you know, for instance, and I've told this story a billion times. Okay. So I got this, I saw on this TV show, this like blow up, like, you know, balloon dog ornament, and I really wanted it. And I haven't seen one in my area, but I intended I would get one. And sure enough, in the supermarket, there it was. It was almost like a light beam coming down from the sky. Okay. Like it was like, ah. Okay, I bought it and I stuck it up on my mantle because that was a manifestation moment for me. Okay. So, you know, keep those little reminders around, you know, and do that list every day, because those little tiny manifestations are building your belief in yourself, in your power, because the only one that you need to believe in is yourself. The only person you need to convince of your new story is yourself. This is a game against yourself. You just need to get yourself out of the way. Okay. And that's it. Okay. There's nobody out there to judge you but yourself. There's nobody out there, you know, to be up against except yourself. Right. So the other thing to understand about your subconscious mind, and again, last week I did a video about this, but I will just touch on it again today, is your subconscious mind will only focus on what you tell it to focus on. Okay. So I'm a hypnotherapist. So is Alexis. Okay. She actually does hypnosis sessions. Now, when you guys, we actually have and I'm not sure if, you know, she heard this story, but it's a pretty common story when you do hypnosis. An example is that, you know, this guy was hypnotized, okay, to not see his daughter who was standing right in front of him. Okay. And it happens. Okay. So what happened, and you guys have done this to yourself. Okay. And here's the example of where you have done it to yourself. Have you ever lost your cell phone? Okay. But then used your cell phone flashlight to look for your cell phone? I'm sure a lot of you guys said yes. Okay. What you've actually done is you've convinced your subconscious mind, you've given it a command to lose your cell phone, to not see your cell phone. Okay. And then you've used your cell phone because it was there the whole time. Okay. You just thought it was lost. Okay. To actually look for it. Okay. So, and then you realize it's in your hand. Okay. Because you hypnotized yourself. You gave your subconscious mind a command to not see your cell phone. Okay. So you guys are constantly hypnotizing yourself all the time with the conscious thoughts that you're having. Okay. And then you also have thoughts that are just kind of like pre-programmed that you've had many times over. A thought process that you've had once and put 2 and 2 together twice, 3 times, right? So those become automatic ones where something will happen, it'll trigger you and blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're out of control. Okay, so you want to stop those as soon as possible and rethink those. Okay, so that's where your mental diet comes in. When you stop yourself from spiraling out, going down that old familiar path, okay? Every time you do that, you create a new neural pathway. And the more you walk that neural pathway, the easier it's going to get. And that's going to become your new default, okay? So yeah, you know, the moral of the story is, okay, is create belief in yourself. The other thing, sorry, just before I forget, I almost forgot. The other thing that I do to manifest anything fast and to get myself back into that, you know, feeling of I believe and I know I'm powerful is I remember, you know, things that I've manifested before. Okay. And when I, you know, dwell and think and ruminate on things I've manifested in the past, I mean, I feel like anything's possible. Okay. So, you know, do yourself a favor. Every morning when you wake up, remind yourself, you know, your thoughts create. You are powerful. All you need to do is think it and you can have it. Okay. You don't even need to lift a finger for it because the universe is going to do it for you, meaning everybody out there, like your subconscious mind is going to do it. There's no such thing as divine timing. Nobody's out there testing you. Okay. No one else there saying, oh, you know what? This isn't the time yet. This is divine timing. Okay. You're going to get it when we feel you're worthy. No, you're worthy right now. You can have everything you want right now. You can be, do, and have anything that you want right now. Say it with me. I can be, do, and have anything I want right now. Right now, I am the possibility of having my desire. Right? It's happening. It's happening. It's happening now. Okay. So guys, remember, do your little list, okay, of your beliefs, you know, remember, you know, and dwell and ruminate on your previous manifestations to get yourself in that really powerful state. Okay. And build your belief in yourself and in your power. And remember, stay on your mental diets. Okay. I'm not saying that other techniques don't work. Yes, other techniques work, but you have to do a mental diet with it. Okay. I'm sorry. You can't do SATs every night and then have negative thinking all day about the situation. Okay. You've got to be on your mental diet. Okay. Honestly, I do a little bit of scripting and a little bit of writing out intentions and goals, but mostly I do a mental diet and I find it works absolutely just fine. Okay. So, you know, Neville said it as well, you know, your thoughts create, you need to do a mental diet, right? And then all those other techniques, I mean, they're great, you know, hopefully they ground you, meditations. I mean, they're great, you know, hypnosis is great, but you still need to be on your mental diet. And I think that's absolutely important. So yeah, guys, I intend you enjoyed today's video. Guys, we do answer questions. So if you do have any questions for us, you can email them in or you can comment them below your favorite coach's video and we will send them the question, our media team will, and for them to possibly make into a video. Yeah. So guys, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.